Hello everyone, Dr. Mark here, and today I just want to talk about our relationships with our dogs. Being an awesome pet parent is not the same thing as being a person who provides for your pet. To be the optimal owner, you have to do more than just fill the dog's bowl, take him to the vet if he gets sick, and post his funny photos to your Instagram account. Being a great dog owner doesn't have to be expensive, and it's certainly not too much work. There are plenty of pet owners who are better than those who load their dogs into the car to get them pup cups at expensive coffee shops. There can be a lot involved, or sometimes just a little, but if you can manage the 6 things I point out here, your dog will be way better off than the majority. So, what tells me if a dog that comes in has an awesome pet parent? The first thing is that your dog isn't overweight. This is the most important part of being a good pet parent. Having an overweight dog does not prove that you love them more, it just proves that you have learned to fill their bowl and give your dog more of an unhealthy, high-calorie food. Some of the negative side effects of being overweight include chronic diseases like diabetes, early development of arthritis, other diseases related to chronic inflammation, early death because of obesity-related diseases. Bodies do change as we become seniors, so I am less concerned about seeing a senior dog a little overweight than I am when I see a 1- or 2-year-old packing on extra pounds. If you are not sure if your dog is overweight, there are many articles on judging your dog's weight, and you can discuss this with your veterinarian or vet tech at your dog's next exam. No dog, whatever the age, deserves to be obese. When I see an obese dog, I take it as a great chance to educate the family, as owners are often not aware that they are harming their dog, and the majority of weight management plans fail because the dogs are still overfed even when given a limited calorie diet. The second is that you take the time to prepare whole food for your dog. It doesn't matter how much time a person takes to make up their dog food. Some of the healthiest dogs I have seen are fed whole legs, whole organs and whole carcasses when they're from a smaller animal like a chicken or rabbit. No prep time involved. What is important is that your dog is fed something besides ultra-processed dog food. Not all of us have time to prepare our dog's food, which I can definitely understand, but awesome pet parents who do not have the time to prepare homemade food will look for alternatives to dry dog food. The third is that you walk your dog every day. Dogs need adequate exercise for physical and mental health, and the best way to provide for both of these is by walking your dog every day. Walking provides both physical and mental benefits, so when I hear that a dog is walked 3 times a day, I feel like I am looking at a lucky one. The fourth is that your dog is well socialized. Mental health is important, and one of the best ways to provide for your dog's behavioral needs is with early and lifelong socialization. Proper socialization is important to keep your dog alive and healthy. The shelters are full of dogs that are dumped off every day because they are no longer cute little puppies. Since they were never socialized, they are likely to break away and run off or attack other dogs. Most people do not want to adopt an unsocialized dog. The fifth is that your dog has all the necessary vaccines, heartworm prevention and flea prevention. Basic preventative healthcare has more to do with your dog's ability to live a pleasant life than many other things we consider important. Getting your puppy vaccinated will prevent some terrible diseases and may save your dog's life. Heartworm prevention is very important in most parts of the US. And in many other countries, and even if you cannot afford the best, you can purchase inexpensive generic alternatives. Flea control is certainly more important in some parts of the country than in others. There are many good prescription and non-prescription products available, and even if the method you are using isn't working, there are many things you can do to keep your dog more comfortable. Not all pet owners will follow all of the health suggestions from their pet's veterinarian, but these 3 are the minimum all pets need. The 6th and last is that you're aware of what diseases your dog is susceptible to. Education is extremely important for all pet owners. I would not expect anyone who owns a dachshund to know about the skin diseases of a Shar-Pei, but that owner should be aware of the dangers of obesity and jumping for a dachshund. What every dog owner should do is find out what breed of dog they own, or which mixed breed based on genetic testing or at least how their dog looks, and read about that type of dog. If your dog has floppy ears like a Cocker Spaniel, for example, you need to learn about the early signs of otitis externa. If your dog has an underbite, you need to be more aware of the things you can do to control periodontal disease. Even if your dog is healthy now, and hopefully will never develop that problem you are reading about, these are the things an awesome pet parent will learn. Are you aware of the need for heartworm prevention? Are you aware of the flea control meds that will keep your dog from being bitten repeatedly? Start being awesome. We can all be awesome pet parents. These are the first steps you should take, so if you're not an awesome dog owner, you should start here today. Thanks for watching. How do you notice when dogs you see when out on a walk are in the company of awesome parents? It is sometimes easy, sometimes not so much, and many of you will have some tips I have not even thought of. Please leave a comment and let me know how you can tell. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. The more that it is seen and liked, the more YouTube will share it with other dog owners. If you have any suggestions for other subjects you are interested in, just leave a comment. I cannot promise that I can get to it right away, but I will do my best. If your dog or other pet has any health problems, you can send a question to my column Ask a Vet at pethelpful.com. There is no charge to ask a question, but please let me know as many details as possible. Include the breed, age, the results of any testing you have had done, and a photo of anything unusual you have noticed.